Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Music Lab podcast. My name is Dogg, and I'm so excited to be back with all of you for another episode of the podcast. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, our social media pages. That helps us, that helps the bands and artists that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters. That's RAWR. Outfitters.com. Don't just wear, RAR. So, ladies and gentlemen, today, almost a month to the date of our last album review, we have another one today for you all. It is My Morning Jacket. And their album is, just is. So we will dive into this album. I cannot wait to tell you what I think about this album. But I wanted to also show, if you see our new addition here to our wall of posters and t-shirts, we have the SoCo Stomp from South by this year. What a great lineup, as it always is. So thank you to them for giving us that poster of this year's event. So without further ado, let's dive into My Morning Jacket and their album is. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a band that I have liked since 2005 and who I consider to be one of the best live acts today. They've released this collection of 10 songs produced by 64-year-old Brandon O'Brien, who has produced for Pearl Jam, Bob Dylan, Rage Against the Machine, and Bruce Springsteen. And the 10th studio album for a band out of Louisville, Kentucky that started in 1998. Brendan was, according to Jim, the coach that he and the band needed to sift through all of these songs that had amassed in the 4 years since their last studio album. The album was recorded at Henson Studios in Hollywood, California, which is the same studio where We Are the World was sang by all those legends. And Joni Mitchell and John Lennon recorded there as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive in to Is 10 songs, about 39 minutes long, and I'll tell you which one is the shortest and which one is the longest as we dive in to each song. So, our first song, ladies and gentlemen, to kick off this album, it's called Out in the Open. An organ into the fast heartbeat with a great acoustic lick as Jim introduces us to a barn burner of an opening track. The pace is frenetic and enticing until the wall of sound with electric guitars blasts your ears. Patrick is fantastic, providing that pace throughout, and a highly recommended headphones song to fully experience this beauty of a song that ends abruptly. My favorite lyrics, well, I'm split right down the middle, 1 foot out the door. I'll suspend my disbelief now, hope you know my soul is pure. Well, my feet are in the air, and my head is on the ground. And I wonder if I reach out, would you even make a sound? Out in the open, ladies and gentlemen. Our second song is Half a Lifetime. And ending abruptly in Out of the Open gives the herky-jerky feel that much more impact on a song that could have easily been a B-side on their album Z. A song that takes some listens, but that chorus is so delicious. I love the guitar freakouts and Jim's response to each one of them. The next song, ladies and gentlemen, Everyday Magic. This song starts with a guitar lick that has a pop sheen to it. As this song evolves into a delightful chorus with classic harmonies as your head bobs along until the bridge allows the song to come alive as the vocal rounds are truly appreciated with headphones once again. And we get a little span of music that I think Queen would appreciate. My favorite lyrics, I'm wanting to live out my fantasies. Not tomorrow, but today. I want a love, I want a life. I want it all by yesterday. The next song, ladies and gentlemen, I Can Hear Your Love. Sitting on a beach with this islandy vibe of a song as Tom's bass takes the spotlight. Jim's voice sounds so lovely and sun-drenched, and a little of a departure musically for the band. And I love it. Although it is the shortest song on the album. What is also cool about this song is it has a 50s, kind of 50s, 60s throwback vibe to it as well. The next song, Time Waited, and the last song off of side A, if we're listening to it on a vinyl. Time Waited, ladies and gentlemen, Jim made a loop of the piano intro that you hear and took a walk, and all of these melodies came to him. Yet it took a while until he had a dream where a song was playing in a cafe, and he used the lyrics of that song that you hear in Time Waited. This song will sound so great live and is one of the singles off the album. The next song, ladies and gentlemen, Beginning from the Ending. The longest song on the album as we turn the vinyl over to side B. And the guitar intro sounds familiar as the engine is starting and the bass line kicks in as another head nodder floats along. It takes a while until we get a dramatic wall of sound with piano, and then Carl's guitar with cool effect takes us to the finish. Our next song, ladies and gentlemen, Let Me Know. I love the keyboard drum intro that again sets this cool pace and vibe and gets your heart beating with Jim providing the vocal fireworks. This song will sound great live as well, and I love the dynamics between the verse and the chorus, and my only wish is the song was longer. My favorite lyrics, I fear there's part of the world that won't let go. Illusion of control. I feel the heart of earth we almost lost. Restore what's turned to dust. The next song, ladies and gentlemen, Squid Ink. You know, a guitar riff that Muse and Royal Blood would love. This song is about meeting people who can fill a room with negativity like squid shooting ink into the water. The lead single off the album and a statement through song. I love the keyboard and guitar effects throughout, and Carl really thrashes to take us home. The next song, ladies and gentlemen, and we've only got two left, unfortunately, for a 10-song album. This song is called Die for It. And you know, this song also feels like a B-side off their album Z. And once again, I love the definitive musical moments that they create in the verses and chorus. This song floats over you and the harmonies just shine. The bridge is ominous, but only for a moment, and that leads into a beautiful guitar solo. The band finishes the song with a musical ending and my favorite lyrics in this song. Over the rainbow, a heart of gold. End of the film, your story's told. The more you love, the more you gain. And when you lose, you feel no pain. I love how he slightly switches up the lyrics too in verse 1, verse 2. Which leads then into our final song, River Road. And I don't know why, but the intro has a Fleetwood Mac feel to it, in my opinion, as Jim soars vocally and the tension builds, with the acoustic guitar providing the foundation. This song is emotional and the band conveys that musically, so you really feel it too. I love when a band recognizes the importance of that final song in your album, that you want it to be memorable, you want it to be powerful, and this one is both. The production, like in all the tracks, is just phenomenal as well, and kudos to Mr. O'Brien. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The album is called Is, 10 songs, 39 minutes. And as always, man, it was a difficult choice or difficult choices to narrow down to give you my favorite tracks of the album. Only three. I'm going to give you, though, a 3A, though, because I cannot believe that it's not in my top three. My favorite tracks, Out in the Open, the opening track, Let Me Know, and River Road. But Everyday Magic is so freaking good that it's a 3A for me. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tremendous effort by a band who, like I said, I have loved for a long time. And I'm continually amazed by their catalog of songs. And this album might be their best since The Waterfall. The songs float over you with a sun-drenched haze. And the production that provides a polish and a 70s vinyl sound at times is a testament to Brendan O'Brien and Jim trusting the process. All of the songs hold up on their own, but as a collection, they really shine. Being in a good place mentally as Jim and the band feel a beautiful sense of peace and the confidence that things are only going to get better. As, like I said, they trust the process, and having the mantra of it is what it is led, is what it is led to the album title. The mantra of it is what it is led to the album title. I'm so sorry. Jim said, I feel like music and love itself are these invisible pieces of architecture that hold up the world. Well said, Jim. Well said, band, Carl, Patrick, Bo, and the rest of the guys. I'm just flabbergasted by how well this album is, how well it's a collection of songs. I'm so excited to see them when they are on tour this summer and into the fall. So hopefully you check them out as well. Check this album out. We have it in the details of our social media pages and all that stuff. So don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our social media pages. That helps us. That helps the bands and artists that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters. That's RAWR Outfitters.com. Don't just wear RAR. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Dogg. You've been great. This is the Music Lab podcast.